Give it up now for Bill Hartung!
Hanging in there? Because the next comic is great, so hang in there. I'm different from other comics. I turned 68 this year. Yeah, I'm surprised I made it this far too. But the good news is I don't look a day over 85. Like a young 85. But you really know you're getting older when you look at other people. I bumped into a guy I hadn't seen in 20 years. I was like, holy shit, what happened to that guy? But then I went home and looked in the mirror, and I was like, holy shit, what happened to me? But sometimes it goes the other way. Like I have friends 10, 12 years older than me, and I tell them I'm 68, they're like, oh, you're a baby. So I get down on the floor, I crawl around a little bit, and I would demonstrate, but did I mention I'm 68? So it would take me the whole rest of the routine to get up. But there's certain things I can't do anymore, like I can't handle large quantities of drugs and alcohol, or even really any quantities. But there's one way I still get high, which is secondhand pot smoke. Like if I see a guy on the street smoking a joint, I'll get like uncomfortably close. And I'll just go, and I'll just take it in. And then I just walk up and down the block, and every time I get close, thank you. He usually runs away, but normally I'm high by then, so it's good. But the other thing that's different about me is I work at a foreign policy think tank. Yeah, that's the usual reaction. But the thing is, I'm supposed to have like high morals. I'm working for world peace. But if you've looked around at all, I've been fucking up royally. And I'm not really good at any part of my job. Like I'm supposed to be an expert on TV. So you're supposed to look like you know what you're talking about, right? But whenever the camera pans on me, I'm kind of like, I look like a mix between a mummy and a serial killer. So I figured I got to mix it up. So I thought, well, I got to be more animated. I got to make gestures. So I'm on a split screen debating this guy, and he's over here. He starts talking, and I'm like, then he says something sort of silly, and I go, oh, for this side of the room. And then he's like completely off the deep end, so I go, and I did that on Fox News once. I was banned for life because they have such high standards. And so anyway, so I think I probably need a new job. And I thought, well, maybe I could be a hedge fund manager, except I don't know what that is. And then I thought, well, how about a waiter? But since I'm into foreign policy, I would give a foreign policy quiz before the people could order, And I'm trying to keep it simple, So question one is, who was the prime minister of Liechtenstein? Who got the Peru question? All right, so this is on you. You gotta. Oh, come on, this is a huge crowd. There's nobody here from Liechtenstein? So question two is a little big picture. Is the world totally fucked or just partially fucked? You can think about it and tell your waiter on the way out. And then question three is, how much do you care about questions 1 and 2? So the waiter thing could get complicated, And I thought, well, what am I really suited for? And I was like, oh, I'll be a dominatrix. Try not to picture that too carefully. I will admit it's a stretch, but there's a shortage. And I think I could do it, with some practice. And the only thing is I just did some research, and I can't afford the outfits. So, and then I had to think even bigger. I'm like, I'm going to start my own mercenary army. And I've got the skills. I can do that. The guy who started the Wagner Group, or for those who don't like opera, the Wagner Group. The group that tried to mutiny against Putin. He started as Putin's caterer. And I, myself, as a teenager, carved roast beef at an all-you-can-eat restaurant. So this army thing will be a snap. But the only thing is, I've never shot a gun before. And also, I don't believe in killing people. It's just a little quirk of mine. And so I'm going to start a non-violent mercenary army. We're just going to do parades and kids' birthday parties. And then finally I broke down. I was like, all right, what do I actually know anything about, So it ends up the Pentagon has an opening for people to help them name wars. And I could do that. I know about wars. Granted, I'm a peacenik. I'm against wars, but I'll get over it. Because I need a fucking job, So anyway, if I get the job, it's going to be a little different. First of all, I got to pass the interview. And, I'm a little mild-mannered, but I got to be warlike. I got to be angry. I got to be aggressive. God damn it. And so before I go to the interview, I'm going to call my health insurance company and try to reach a person. And that is guaranteed to piss me off. So I have two thoughts. One is more wars named after birds, like Operation Annoying Pigeon. You get a bunch of pigeons, you shit all over the enemy, and their dry cleaning bills are so high that they go bankrupt. And then there's my personal favorite, Operation Excuse Me. My neighbor Blanche is key to this. Russia's about to invade another country. God damn it. And so I send Blanche over there, and when the troops approach the border, she says, "Excuse me, we got here first." And I can tell you from personal experience, you do not want to fuck with Blanche. So they turn around and go home. So that's what I have for tonight, but thanks for being a good crowd. Bye.